Attack!
It is a beautiful day for TF2 here on the elegant and always pretty to look at CP Snakewater, and I am bringing you a fantastic matchup between Quantic Gaming and the Experiment. I am joined by the ever-lovely Duder on camera.
Oh, hello.
And special guest caster, former medic for the Experiment and current soldier for Laser Beams, celebrity TF2 player Pyyyour.
Thank you very much, Shdwpuppet. I love the introduction up until the point of soldier. I do not play soldier. I'm a scout, fail scout, but I still enjoy myself at it. Great to be here, great game. The moment I saw it on the schedule, I was like, oh my god. Chawing at the bone, just needing to get on this gas, so I'm excited.
So tell us a little bit about what you think's kind of going to go down on this match. You are, of course, familiar with most, if not all, of the players currently playing in this match, though.
If I didn't see the match last night, like I predicted that Quantic was going to win, but the way it went down, there was so much DM fight going back and forth. It kind of threw me back. In terms of this game, I know all the players really, really well. I like both teams, and I'm kind of going to save a little bit of the strategy and prediction for when it starts. You know, give you some secrets and whatnot, but look for Dante to be that cleaner up guy going a crazy kill death. And I can actually make fun of Seagull a lot because they're really happy about Dante, that new meat-shotting scout. But I always tell them that if someone gets a KD like that and you still lose, it doesn't matter. Like, something's wrong.
Yeah, agreed.
But Shadow, I knew we talked about it beforehand, and I'm on Laser Beams, obviously. And before this game, we thought it would be a good idea to bring in a couple community predictions, just so we got a little bit of a different view, right?
Absolutely. Duder, why don't you move the three guys in? We've got DJC, Dr. Donut Man, and Sean Bud, all from Laser Beams, along with Pyyyour, giving us their prediction of this match. How's it going, guys?
Pretty good?
Great.
Come on, guys, some excitement. I need excitement.
Oh, I'm so pumped!
So pumped! DJC, what's wrong? Cat get run over? No,
Oh, man.
He doesn't own cats, he just eats cats.
Exactly, man.
So, DJC, predictions.
Thinking that it's going to start off in Experiment's favor, like a nice 3-1 maybe, and we get to the halftime. And then at one point, Clockwork's going to eat 2 ridiculous splash rockets and just get filled with fury and go like 32-7 over the rest of the match, and a 5-3 Quantic win.
Ooh, so the Clockwork go crazy, aim off the wall, revenge 5-3 victory?
Yeah, exactly.
I like it. Donut Man, do you agree with that, or where are you going, baby?
I'd probably do a 5-2 Quantic, maybe.
2 Quantics? 5-2. Why? Do you like Banny? Do you like Clockwork? Or are you a CB guy?
What? I don't know. They're just good, you know?
He's a big Mackie fan.
Yeah, I love watching Mackie bombing.
The Mackie Bomb. For those that don't know, the Mackie Bomb is just him RJing constantly, not always at the right times, but just doing it up big on a regular basis.
The Mackie Bomb isn't really the best part, it's always like the off-classing.
I thought maybe that was part of the Mackie drinking game, Pyyyour.
Mackie's such a celebrity in the TF2 community that there's just so much attributed to him. Before I go to Sean, I guess Shadow and I will save ours for when we get a little bit closer to live. Sean, I know we were talking about it. How do you feel? Do you feel good about Seagull? You know, the machine?
I do. I'm going to predict the other way. I'm going to say 5-2 EX. And, I know Banny, he likes to push up on the point, but he only does it if he's comfortable, with his soldier's aggression. I don't think Wonderwall and Seagull are going to let him lose middles.
So you think Wonderwall and Seagull
they're not going to let Banny and Tyrone get comfortable on mids. I think they're going to be able to convert. Wonderwall makes a lot of plays in this map.
Okay, Wonderwall making plays. So Sean Bud, I think that was a 5-2 in EX's favor. Donut, you did 5-2 in Quantic's favor?
Yeah.
And DJ, you were 5-2 or 5-3 in Quantic's favor?
5-3, Brad.
5-3. 5-3, 5-2 for Quantic, and Sean Bud going for EX. I like it. I mean, are there any shout-outs you want to do before you guys head on to the stream? You have anything special to say about our team or something?
Hell no.
Hell no.
I love you, Brad.
Yeah, I just want to shout you out, Brad, because you're so pretty and handsome.
Oh, not today, man. I am an ugly fuck nowadays. But thanks for coming in. Shdwpuppet, you have anything to say to these guys or Duder?
Thanks for dropping in and giving us your predictions, guys. I always like hearing from the higher level players what they think is going to go down. So
Higher level, Sean. Oh.
Wow.
On the spot.
We had that set up, by the way. We were practicing that joke right there.
That's good.
But thank you for stopping by, dudes, and hope you enjoy the cast. And I love you.
Sean, Bud, you let us all down in the ComFT thing. I was rooting for
What?
I was rooting for Team Bud.
What did I do?
The ComFT draft cut, man.
Yeah, the draft
You messed
cut.
it
Oh,
up.
right.
You better get on it next time, man.
Yeah, his team was pretty terrible.
Wasn't my fault.
All right. Well, yeah. Thanks for stopping by, guys.
No problem.
We have 8 in the server right now, and typical invite matches start 80 minutes after their scheduled time. So we have about 65 more minutes to kill here.
Pyyyour, did you get a chance to watch the Quantic mix-up match last night?
You know what? I caught it. We were talking about it on Mumble. We did a couple. We had a match at the same time, and so we wanted to finish it really quickly, and we did. You know, big ups to Kaiway Kings or Kawaii Kings.
Kawhi.
Kawaii King. Kawaii King. I don't know if that's like anime or whatever, but Kawaii King.
I think it's a Hawaiian island.
Oh yeah, haven't been to Hawaii before.
you just alienated half the TF2 community there, Pyyyour, but it's alright.
Oh, so that means no one likes me since I've already alienated the other half.
Next thing you know, he's gonna be making fun of the space whales.
Oh,
That might be going too far.
make fun of the space whales. I mean, that's too easy. Can't compete in invite. Have to go to IM, I guess.
But yeah, Quantic looked really, really good. They dropped to mix-up on Monday night, and I think they were out for some blood last night, and they came out strong. It was a very impressive matchup, and I'm looking for them to do a lot of the same tonight. Mackie was doing some silly stuff. Everybody was having a good time. It was a well-fought match, and I'm looking for more of the same.
Yeah, too often during the game, I was confused by how things were going so quick, and I know EX doesn't play that way. Wonderwall might be aggressive, but Seagull's he RJs, but he's more of a passive pocket. He waits for the right moment and moves forward. So I don't know if it's gonna get back to that crazy action back and forth. But I don't know. I'm excited and interested, especially with Seagull wearing his crazy outfit. I don't know if you see it yet, Duder.
Let me cut over to the stream or the game, and we will find that just for you, sir.
Is it a full moon tonight?
Oh, it should be starting on the 10th.
Sweetness.
So actually, I think they went a little early on the full moon. Doesn't officially start till the 10th, but he is a robot. Beep boop beep.
You know what? I'm not gonna begrudge him for that because it's gonna make this cast 10 times more interesting.
Do you guys have a man to watch tonight? Who are we watching for to go big tonight? Go huge.
I think I'll start and let Pyyyour think about it for a second. The big question in my mind is whether or not Wonderwall is going to be able to do work. We saw his last match on Snakewater earlier this week, and he was kind of getting shut down, wasn't able to open up those opportunities. If Wonderwall is on it tonight, he is definitely the man to watch. Of course, Banny, always a person to keep your eye on for that insane damage output, but Clockwork, I think, is going to be going pretty huge, in my opinion. This is a map that I think Clockwork will be very effective on for his team.
Well, I'm gonna chime in, and we will leave the final word for the expert in the channel. I think the man to watch for me tonight is going to be Dante on Experiment. Of course, winner of the inaugural Drunken Brawl MGE Cup, and boy did he look good winning that. And he's actually been wearing the hat that he won, the unusual that they gave away for that too. So props to him for wearing that prize with pride. I think he's going to go big tonight, but he is going to have his hands full, I think, with the soldiers. Seagull and Mackie, both very competent against scouts. So if Dante tries to get in on the medic, I think he's going to die far too young, far too often. But I'm looking for him to have some big stuff tonight.
So you said Wonderwall, right, Shadow?
If Wonderwall is on, I think he's going to go big.
If he's on, he's going to go big. Well, if he's on, isn't that mean he'd go... Oh, okay, so if he's playing well, he's going to go absolutely huge.
Yeah, he's just going to go monster beast mode. I've seen what he can do on this map, and it's not pretty for the other team.
And Duder, you said Dante, maybe with a little clockwork sprinkled in?
Yeah, a little bit. I think they work well together, and if they're working well together tonight, I think it's going to be impressive.
See, it's there's so many good people in this match. It's really hard to decide. I have to really give it to... I like the idea of Dante. I'm really interested to find out if Dante is going to be a really, like, a unique player. I mean, when you watch him play, he's got good aim, but he doesn't look like he's going crazy with his kill-death ratio. And then you look at the statistics after the game, and he's like 36, 15, and 5 or something. It's like, what? Scouts can do that? So, but I'm going to throw you a curveball. The answer is O-Played. It's O-Played. Because
of course.
O-Played has to do something, man. I'm such a critic of the guy. We're like good friends and we play together, but sometimes he's such a baby when it comes to playing Scout. He just doesn't like... I mean, I play Scout now. I know those moments where you're like, you have that hole into the other team, and if you connect your shots, you like ruin their world.
Can you elaborate when you say baby? You mean like he gets upset, or he just doesn't know what he's doing? I think O-Played certainly knows what he's doing, but...
I think he's trying to say he's afraid of taking advantage of situations he can really put the hurt on, is what I think he's trying to say there.
I think he's unsure of himself. I think it's a confidence thing, man. And it might even be a skill thing in terms of lacking that killer instinct.
Well, I know O-Played has been at the top of his game. Maybe he just needs a slump buster. Maybe this is it. I don't know.
He's always been known to be that like weird hiding in corners, picking off weird classes type of person. Well, I mean, when I say killer instinct, I'm not trying to bring up Sean Budd or laser beams, but Sean Budd's been like a medic and soldier forever, just medic, and he went scout this season, and everyone's like, oh, Sean Budd's going to be a shit scout or something, like a medic going scout, but he's just got that killer instinct of when to inflict crazy damage. So, I mean, I never really see that from O-Played, and I think if I see that from O-Played tonight, EX has got it. EX has got it.
I always root for the underdog, my friend. I would love to see Experiment take this one.
They're an underdog?
I think in this match they're the underdog coming in, absolutely. Based on record, I mean, based on what they've done so far this season.
I guess I agree. You agree with that, Shadow?
I really do, but I think that they're only an underdog in the most technical sense of the term. Every single player on this matchup, on the Experiment team, has the capacity to go huge and make the victory happen, so... It's all a matter of whether or not they're going to do it.
I guess we'll roll into predictions because once Tyrone gets in here, we should go down the roster. Since I got the hindsight, or not the hindsight, the rear end of the big players, I'll go with the prediction here. I already predicted on the ESA website that it's going to be 5-2 Experiment, and I'm sticking with that. I kind of have a feeling about certain teams when they're ready to start playing, time to start hitting on all gears. And I think Quantic might be a little cocky from last night. And I think Seagull might be I think Seagull's going to be really confident. So have O-Played get more than 5 frags in the first half, and I see a nice victory rolling forward.
I guess I'll go next then. We'll keep the order, we'll keep the rotation. I'm going to go actually the opposite, I guess. Well, not the exact opposite, but I'm going to say this is going to go 5-4 in favor of Quantic. I actually think that Experiment's going to come out probably to an early 2-0 lead, and they're going to look really good. But like we saw actually from Quantic last night, they went down 2-0 early. They regrouped and just absolutely stomped on Mix-Up the next couple of rounds. So look for Experiment to come out to an early lead, but ultimately I think Quantic's going to take this one 5-4.
Quantic 5-4. Okay, EX pulling ahead and then Quantic coming back and taking it. Before this goes live, Shadow, what do you think is going to go down?
Here's what I think is going to go down. I think Wonderwall is going to start out the match going absolutely huge, opening up these huge opportunities for his team to just pour in and do some massive damage, and take his team to an early 2 or 3-0 victory. And then Quantic Gaming is going to come back, rally up in the last half of the in the last bit of the first half or in the second half, and make it a 4-4 game. But then the experiment is going to get Dante and O-Played behind Quantic, go for that back cap, and have a back cap to victory. That's what I really think is going to happen.
So you're calling 5-4?
I'm calling 5-4 for the experiment with a back cap ending.
All right, well, it's written down, my friend. It's in the record books. We'll see if it comes true. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going live. If you're just joining us, this is X Television. I am Duder. Casting tonight, though, is going to be Dr.Shdwpuppet and the famous Pyyyour. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Duder, wait. Okay, with Quantic, we got Tyrone on Pocket, Mackie on Roamer, CB is coming in. I am watching Seagull flying through middle. Seagull's coming towards the shack. Wonderwall's down early, not good for experiment. Let's see if they can get a second frag here.
Yeah, it's all about that second frag as Banny tries to get tons of damage on the experiment team. They are
CB
backing
down.
up, but CB going down to a beautiful flank from Dante.
Seagull wants to put a little chip damage, and they're definitely going back in, boys.
It's really up to Quantic Gaming to try to find and pick Basic before he gets that Uber, but Basic
Jumpers
is
on
himself
Basic?
in a,
Yeah, Basic survived.
yeah, decent positioning from Basic.
Watch the flank. You gotta watch the 2 scouts over there. Call it out,
Oh, yeah.
Shadow.
Trying to keep track of his actions going so fast now. The Uber is popped by Basic. Probably a good idea how lit he is. They're going to hold on to the second point with relatively even Ubers, taking out Clockwork.
Yeah, that's Tyrone and Clockwork down right now for EMG. Or I always call them EMG. For Quantic, we got Seagull pushing back in. He's just trying to gain some ground. I don't think he's going back into mid. Oh, is he going back to mid? Yeah, Seagull's in mid right now. I don't think he's going all the way in, though.
No, his team's trying to push in from the little wood area of their side. Basic getting very lit very early.
Oh.
Yo, bad positioning. Banny just pouring in there, getting out that damage. Now the experiment is falling one by one. Sizer and Clockwork cleaning up Wonderwall, O-Plate, and Dante. Dummy getting a last kill there on Tyrone, but it looks like it is over for the experiment. Quantic Gaming pouring onto the second point.
Yeah, CB's got Uber. For those that didn't know what just happened right there, Seagull was trying to press back in and maybe take a little bit of distraction his way. And I don't know what the rest of his team was doing, but we got Tyrone rolling through underneath. They're going to wait for Banny before the Uber. Banny's
Always a good
marching.
idea to wait for Banny.
Oh, always. Always wait for your demo, especially when he's the best demo in the game.
Yeah, and with that huge Uber advantage, they can really afford to take their time here and make this one push the right push. Here comes the pushing in from the Valley, getting a lot of damage on Wonderwall. It has to back up. Huge scout aggression coming in here, doing a lot of work.
Next kill
going
matters.
down.
That's it.
Yeah.
Quantic will take this last point. Maybe not. The scouts are in a good position for EX.
Oh, but I think the high ground here from Banny is to see if he can get some of these pipes and sticks down.
I don't know why CB just left Banny right there. It was a questionable position. Still works out.
Works out
1-0
just
Quantic.
fine.
And I'm going to take a step back. For Experiment, we have O-Plate and Dante on Scout, Dummy on Demo Man. Basic, former Roamer, is the medic for EX, and then you got Seagull on Pocket. And to finish off Quantic, Sizer on Scout, Clockwork on Scout, CB on Medic, Banny on Demo, and Mackie and Tyrone as the soldiers. Nice rollout coming here. I'm going to be watching CB healing Tyrone on the right.
Some excellent aggression here from the enemy stickies. Both teams trying to vie for position. Carmen taking the first pick on O-Play, but Dummy pouring in, taking out Mackie and Clockwork. Those 2 picks are huge as Dummy goes down as well. Sizer unable to make an opportunity for his team, and it looks like Quantic Gaming is going to back up and concede the point, saving their medic CB with that almost full Uber.
Yeah, and for those that just tune in, this is the Experiment versus Quantic Gaming. I think week 6, week 5? 6-2.
It's 6.
Week 6 on Snakewater, and both team Quantic is tied in first, and Experiment is around 3rd or 4th place right now. So definitely a big matchup for those that don't know. And for those that do know, I know I'm just preaching to the choir.
So what would you like to see the Experiment do here to try to break this defense that Quantic Gaming has put together?
Well, what Quantic likes to do is they'll put the heals on the right side, and then they can shift them to the left side if the team moves the left. Meaning they like moving their heals to where the other team is. And right now they know that Seagull is in that window room. We call it the window room. So they're just standing there. They're just gonna wait. What would I like to see them do? I mean, Dummy just put some good damage. They might just start pushing right now.
Yeah, I think that'd be a very good decision here. CB's having difficulty keeping buffs
Lost
up,
Seagull,
but Seagull...
gotta back out. Oh, man.
Yep.
Bad Uber from Basic is not going to be good for EX. EX has to run.
And indeed
Wonderwall
they
down.
are, but Wonderwall
Hopefully
trying to be
down.
the sacrificial lamb. I don't think it's going to be
Dante
enough,
down.
though.
Yeah, EX is actually going to lose their second point as well.
Yeah. Now, the big question in my mind is, Basic going to get out? It looks like he might. It depends on the soldier aggression here. Nope, the soldiers from the experiment, or not experiment, excuse me, from Quantic Gaming are deciding not to push forward.
Wonderwall and O-Plate were trying to hide, but they go down again. Banny is not dumb. Take note, O-Plate.
Banny's a
50
beast demo man.
Banny's the best. 55% for Basic, and I think we have CB Hazes, yeah. Do my HUD reload scheme.
Yeah, CB's
No,
at
CB's
70
80%.
80%.
CB is at 80, yeah, so not really a pushable advantage here. It's unfortunate they couldn't get to Basic, but I think Quantic Gaming is going to be able to set up the push however they want it. Maybe try to go in for a pick.
Yeah, they're coming underneath, actually, with Tyrone.
The Uber has popped in Valley. Tyrone jumping in. The counter is almost immediate from Basic. Going to be a relatively even Uber as CB hightails it out, trying to attach to Banny.
See, I like
Interesting play
Quantic's
there.
positioning. They're all alive. None of them went down. You can't say the same about EX in general. Seagull's actually pushing back out the second floor here. Tyrone
Dummy
going
taking
down.
her out. But Banny just returning the favor there. On to Dummy. 2 down for each team here as the experiment tries to put some aggression on second point. I don't know if I like this positioning from them. It all depends on whether or not Quantic Gaming can get those shots down. Seagull taking out Mackie is going to be a pretty big
Because Seagull
disadvantage.
just rolling through.
Just destroying everything that moves. But great scout work from Sizer takes him out, and now Basic is all alone and going down.
I don't think Seagull had anything loaded there, guys.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
one of
doing
the
a great job, but a little overextension, but unlucky.
Yeah, Soldier's
Yep.
such a burst damage class that he just can't maintain that output.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2-0 for Quantic.
Yeah, a manner pop from from CB is gonna counter out the round here. The experiment is down 0-2 as we go into the third round.
Well, that's the opposite of what I predicted.
Yeah.
What do I know?
Let's get the cam on Dummy. I want to see how Dummy's reacting to Banny. Got to check out what Dummy's doing to him. Dummy's normally pretty quick. In this case, he's a little late, but
First 2 stickies missed for both demo men. Oh, but finally Banny gets a nice hit onto Dummy, who's gonna have to back out, get some heals up.
Wonderwall down again early. Banny goes
Oh,
down.
Banny, that's huge. It's not going to be up to
Oh.
the scouts who are pouring through here, taking out CB and Sizer.
Oh,
It's
play.
the scouts for the experiment doing
Okay.
huge work.
Basic did go down at the end right there.
Yeah.
That's a wipe for Quantic. Yeah, that was Dante and O-Plate. O-Plate being the first one, O-Plate. 2 thumbs up for the aggression right there. O-Plate went right through and took down Banny. And then following up was Dante with a nice pick on CB. But like we mentioned right there at the end, Basic did go down. So no Uber into last, but EX is in a nice position here to start grinding on the last.
I would love to see Wonderball go in for some bombing antics here. Try to see if he can pick CB.
The last point is so big and far away that the roamer jump is basically worthless. It's really not worth it. By the time you get in the back right, you're like 130 health.
Yeah, I see your point there. Yeah.
Pure, is Quantic thinking about pushing out right now?
I don't
They
know.
realize
Tyrone
they're
likes
Uber.
to do that.
Yeah, Tyrone's crazy.
He just likes the forward hold, but he lost his demo, so they're gonna back. Oh no! 3 down for EX just like that.
Yeah, CB has Tyrone has the excellent opportunity here to push his team in, trying to pick off that spy he found. Was that a spy? It was. Played trying to be sneaky. There's going to be no back cap from the experiment. Basic and Dante just holding on to mid. Very beautiful play there in Quantic Gaming, taking that aggressive position and using it. Good call from them.
It's not good right now for EX. Basic does have, I think it's Uber. Yeah, it's Uber. Basic has Uber right now, but I don't like how EX is playing. Wonderwall's really not being involved, and the work between Dummy and Seagull, it's not impressive right now.
Yeah, but Mackey's goofing off just with this level 3 sentry here. I don't think they're going to push.
Banny takes Seagull down there.
I think he might move it forward.
Hey, he's got it forward on the second point, but I don't.
Yeah, he's walking forward.
I don't pretend to understand Mackey. Uber trade here on the midpoint, right in this little window room here.
Oh,
it
great flash there.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful from Dummy getting CB there. But as it is, I don't like where the experiment is. Nobody protecting their medic. It is just Seagull and Wonderwall up on the point. It's all going to be up to whether or not Mackey, as the engineer, can try to clean up here. And I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh,
As he picks Wonderwall.
Oh my gosh, Ron is raging. Okay, we got CB with 25%. We got a level 3 on 2. And Basic just spawned. I guess he's yeah, he's just starting to build right now with Seagull. As it stands, Quantic is up 2-0, and I'm kind of disappointed with. I like how Seagull's playing with the pushing, but I'm just really not happy with the stalemate. What's happening at stalemates? Like Wonderwall. Like, I'm sure it was unfortunate that he died over there, but come on, man. And then played.
Wonderwall even got the first shot off on Clockwork. Caught him from behind, and then Clockwork just turns around and triple meat shots, and it's pretty much over for Wonderwall's hopes of trying to get a flank going on. Dummy
CB
going down,
just went
taking down
down?
CB. Wow. I think that was a sticky trap. I did not see it, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was.
Mackey walked that level 3 out to mid.
Mackey's so crazy.
It's not going to be up for long, though.
It's doing its work, though, trying to negate this Uber here. And so the Uber is almost completely useless, but the cleanup is what's going to matter here as Tyrone and Clockwork go down, leaving only Banny and Sizer with CB new spawn. The burst
I'm
forth.
waiting for O-Played. Like, I'm watching O-Played intently. I want to see it.
We see the experiment is moving forth onto the second point, capping that up, and we're going to see how aggressive they want to get here. They, of course, have this 40% Uber advantage that they're going to be able to use if they get themselves into a decent position.
Yeah, Mackey went down on a bomb right there. Banny is set up near right sliding door. Seagull, hopefully don't die to a trap. Yeah, he's looking for the traps. CB's at 55. Basic has it. They just better pop in.
Oh, here comes the
Not
very
the
early
Uber.
pop through the garage
work the
door,
point.
but Dummy getting some sticks off on that, denying the medic who gets knocked around.
Oh, they
Great
get it
cap
though.
there from
Wow.
Seagull. Just focusing on that point is really what matters. Frags don't win rounds. Cap points win rounds.
God, say that again, man. So many people could take a lesson from that statement. Capping the points. I'm gonna actually. Can we put the stream on O-Played? I think it needs to happen, Duder.
Sure thing, man.
God, I love that guy. 150 health, flying through up top with his sword. He's gonna put some. Just playing a little passive up top. Both scouts for Quantic up top. Jumper coming in, dead.
Denied by Seagull. Beautiful work from him.
Tyrone
The
jumping
second-
a little bit.
Yeah, the second soldier coming in, I would have liked them to have jumped at the same time, if anything. Going one at a time is just not good. CB very lit, lucky to get out with that
Wow.
6 health.
Oh, play down to 3. Finally gets
Yeah,
some
he
heals
wants
on
the
him.
heals. Hit your shot,
Very-
Sam.
Oh,
Great heal management from the experiment isn't
Wow.
enough, though.
Sizer on a 3K right now.
Clockwork's on them.
I like the way, beautiful force pop there, and he's even going to get out. Dummy and Basic just pretty much helpless to the whim of the enemy scouts. That 100% Uber disadvantage is going to be pretty big here. It's pretty much going to come down to whether or not the experiment can make a pick or a pop on CB before
Relax,
they push,
buddy. Here comes
but
the
it's not
Uber
happening.
underneath. Pop in from Quantic. Basic's not in a good position.
Oh!
Tyrone's all over him.
Wow.
Yeah, Tyrone going huge. 2 go down for Quantic. I don't think it's going to matter.
So many lit from the experiment. All it's going to take is the
Here comes
scouts to come
Sizer.
in for cleanup, and Sizer's waltzing in. Tyrone taking
Dummy.
out. Oh wow, Dummy doing work, and Quantic Gaming's going to have to back out, despite the fact they lit up almost everybody in the experiment. They couldn't cinch the kills.
Clockwork
CB just
loves
run
this
it forward.
map because he loves the respawn into 2. Like, the respawn's so close to 2 and so close to the enemy last. You can die a lot on the enemy last and then just constantly be respawning, running in. So, I mean, look for Clockwork just to go huge on one of these fail pushes and then re-pushes on there too. If that makes sense.
Mackie rolling up that sniper. I think that's a shot, isn't it?
Yeah, anyone can hit a full body shot. Anyone can do it.
I don't think that's what he's talking about. Not that kind of shot.
Oh.
Oh. Shadow's jokes are terrible. I'm so sorry, Pyyyour.
eXtv does not condone drinking, by the way. Here comes the pop in from CB, trying to get a little damage down, but basic pop's way late. Clockwork getting taken up by Wonderwall in the upper lobby. Yeah, Wonderwall getting 2 kills from his vantage point. That's a huge detriment to Quantic Gaming, who is trying to get some work done. They are balls deep and unable to back out, so it's going to be up to this.
EX gets these kills, they can
crit
push
rocket?
immediately.
Oh, it must have been something, I don't know.
See, Quantic is delaying EX right now. This is huge. EX is not going to be able to get out of there last.
Yeah, that's super important. They're just going to be able to reset.
Tyrone was back there doing the equalizer taunt, trying to catch somebody.
Uber advantage here from EX. I doubt. Seagull is one to know. Actually, it's such an advantage they have to go. Yeah, Brandon's starting to move. Clockwork goes down underneath the Wonderwall. Seagull knows Banny's there. They're just going to push.
Mackie knows it too. He's peering out a window. Gets the body shot on basic.
Wow.
Like you said, anybody can get a body shot.
Oh, wow.
Seagull taking himself out.
CB in
Dante
danger
on
here.
CB. Oh, but can't take the kill. And now I think the experiment's in a lot of danger here.
Oplay's
6
got
up for
this.
Quantic.
Oplay's got
it's
this.
over. Oplay's gonna need to go huge.
That's not gonna help.
Nope. Dummy, 53 health, unable to do much here. Gets taken out by Clockwork, and it is 3-1 for Quantic Legacy in the first half.
That was our half.
Well, guys, man, that body shot, dude. Come on.
I was expecting a little bit more resistance here from the experiment, but I think Quantic is just pouring on that aggression and being very, very smart with the way they're picking players.
Yeah, we're looking at 3-1 right here for Quantic. It looks like the next half is starting very quickly. Any predictions? I know our open predictions are kind of all aloof now, but I mean, where is this going right now?
I'm not allowed to make predictions anymore. I've been banned from the prediction booth.
I think, honestly, I think Quantic is just going to cinch out these last 2 rounds, and it's going to be pretty much over. I don't want to say that.
Wonderwall keeps dying early. No one dying yet.
Oh, big surf from Mackie, but he can't do anything with it.
Clockwork taking out O-Blade and Seagull. That's huge from him. 3 down currently for the experiment. Same on Quantic. However, I like the fact that Banny's still up. I say as Wonderwall takes him out.
All alone. Nobody's seen him yet. I don't think it's with his soldier. What's Wonderwall going to do here?
Missed an air shot. That's what he's going to do. Doesn't matter. Got big Dante.
Dante saving his medic. Great position here for the experiment. Full Uber. CB's not even up yet. They just need to regroup and can start pushing.
Do you notice how, like, you never say, like, oh my god, Dante just went huge right there? It's like, you never notice that he's getting the kills. Yeah, I mean, okay, granted, right there, he manned up. That's why I'm bringing up that you never really get those moments from him, because he's just like a supplemental player.
I'm going to coin it now. It's quiet clutch.
Quiet clutch. I like it.
So we see the push coming in here for the experiment. With that full Uber, they have nothing to fear. Seagull getting on that point, popping that Uber because of the sniper.
Yeah,
he's going to get nice and aggressive. I'd be pretty scared too if I knew Sizer was running sniper on him against my team.
It's not good for EX here. I mean, 1 went down for Quantic, but CB's going to have a huge advantage.
Yeah, they're going to have to take use of it, though. Wonderwall escaping with 1 health. A nice play by him. Let's see what CB wants to do here. Tyrone, does he want to hold that forward and try to get that push done again? Pick on Banny here would be pretty big, but he backs on out. Nice and safe. Scout coming in on CB. Forces the... Oh, drop,
That's called a drop. It's a big drop.
In before banning Scout Thread.
That's hard blue, man.
I know.
It still has a Clockwork, though.
Yeah, experiment coming in here. Mackie on that heavy, getting very lit. Clockwork 1 health goes down. Mackie down. Wow. Manor pop here. And it's
3-2 Quantic. This is a big round, guys. I always love talking about this in the cast. This is like the make or break round. If EX wins this and brings it to 3-3, they got momentum. It's all in their favor. But if they lose it, man, they are in a deep hole.
Well, if they lose it, I think it's over, isn't it?
No,
No,
4.
it's no. Okay, it's to 4. You're right.
Watching Tyrone not submit here, guys. Let's see if he can do anything.
Tyrone getting still full health, trying to get in here on the combo. Goes.
Oh!
Takes out Wonder
Wow!
and Basic at 31 health. Great play by him, taking out 2 key players from the experiment. But Quantic Gaming is quite.
Oh, look at Clockwork mid-air. Very nice kill there.
All gonna be up to the cleanup from Dante here. I don't.
They're going to keep pot-shotting Banny. Let it happen. They're going to keep pot-shotting
Yeah,
him.
it's
Yeah.
the only way to take him out.
Come on.
He
I
just
know
leaves.
Banny's not going to go in, but I want him to right now.
He's thinking about it, man.
Now he's just going to keep hitting them. Oh, whoa.
Oh,
You better get out.
time to go.
I like the aggression.
Yeah, but he was relatively safe. He had eyes on both players.
Yeah,
Knew that he wasn't about to get flanked.
he knew
so-
the rest of his team was coming up behind him too.
Yeah.
You can be a little
not
cocky.
much of an advantage. Oh, go. Sorry.
I was gonna say you can be a little cocky when you know you've got 5 spawns coming right behind you.
Damn right.
Mackie in a nice little spot here. I don't know if you guys can see that or
Where?
not. He's hiding up
He's
on.
in window room.
Yeah, hiding up on top
like
there.
the granary spot.
Up in the shadows.
I didn't even know you could get up there, but that's a pretty decent spot.
Mackie is
Same
the
thing on
Batman.
granary.
He's not actually doing anything right now, but
It looks like they're trying to bait him in there though, and that's a good play. So we'll see if Experiment bites. I don't know. They're pretty smart. We'll see.
it's a trap. I think they know it too. The experiment is gonna play this nice and safe.
This is basically the match right here, guys.
Yeah.
This Uber right here is the match. Seagull's starting to peek. Oh my god, he's smart.
Oh, he
Find
sees him.
I think he found him.
Yep. Beautiful rocket to find him there.
Valve implemented hit sounds, made sure that Mackie is never gonna get another another bomb in.
Ban hit sounds.
Wonderwall dead.
Experiment just gonna back on out. It's fine. I think if they force a pop here in this choke and they deny them, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen though. So, do you want to see the experiment get really aggressive here, or do you want to see Quantic Gaming try to make a move?
See, this is kind of the opposite of the mix-up game that we saw last night. It's a lot more regimented here. But we got Tyrone pushing in. Oh, that's Mackie, excuse me.
Oh,
Mackie
Mackie
died.
goes down. This might be the opportunity that the experiment has been looking for. A
Well,
player
Wonderwall's
up.
back. Like,
That's
explain
true.
it, man. What do you mean? What's the advantage? What are they gonna do?
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. I'm not sure what Quantic has lost here with having Mackie down. So
Seagull's in though. Talk it out, puppet. They're about to do an even Uber here. Oh,
Seagull's
they-
trying to push in here. Pop comes in on dummy. They're going to back out a little bit. Maybe Sticky Up Smegs. It's no dummy's going to go out window, try to get some damage done on the opposite side, joining up with the scout. Oakley gets taken out.
Big
by
jump from
Duplo.
Seagull in on the medic here.
Oh,
Takes down
CB
CB.
down. That's pretty big, but all sorts of fraggers down for the
Oh.
experiment. The cleanup is going very beautifully for Quantic Gaming here. Wow.
Yeah.
Very
Wow.
nice scout work. Great for them for staying alive during that entire fight, staying out of the fight, and then pouring in that aggression as soon as both Ubers were out and players were lit. Great cleanup there from Sizer and Clockwork.
That's kind of why I make fun of Dante, because both scouts are coming to mid right now. One down.
Oakley takes out Clockwork. Gonna double team
both
up here.
Wow.
Sizer, nice. Beautiful play there.
Banny's coming in. See, this is like the match from last night. More aggression. I like it.
I don't know, though. They're kind of Mackie on that heavy.
EX
They're
has
kind
to
of
back
playing
out.
with fire here, but yeah, the experiment does have to back
They
out.
want mid. Ooh. Take that back. They're better than me.
Oh, down goes Mackie to Dante.
This is huge for EX. Time to roll, boys. Time to roll.
Yeah, the CB has that full Uber. They're going to take some position here and hope to... Oh, it's Crits Creed.
Crits.
Oh, down goes CB. And
It's all
C-
going to be about this cleanup
Both scouts
once
are coming in.
again, but I have to give it to the experiment this time. It's just Tyrone up. See if he's going to try to go for a bomb here. No, I think he's just going to back out.
Wow, boys. You just saw them whip out their Ds, and they're showing what's up. Excuse me. Experiment whipped out their Ds. So,
man, Seagull has had CB's number tonight. That's at least the second time in a row I've seen him take him down.
That's what he's got to do to try to secure this victory here. The Experiment is looking in a pretty decent position here, relatively even Ubers, but they can afford to play this battle of attrition here and try to make a play here.
Let's give us a bird's eye view of the defense for Quantic here.
Mackie on Spy. Or no, people back to
That's what
Soldier.
we're looking at, my friend. Looks like they're running pretty stock, except for Sniper, which is Clockwork on Sniper, looking over from the left to the right. Here comes the crits. Oh, but Dummy is taken down by a sticky trap immediately.
And now CB has Uber. Let's see if they're going to get really aggressive here. I'd love to see some aggression here out of Quantic. They are a round up, as you said.
Though.
Yeah, that's true.
Wonderwall and Mackie trade. You gotta watch the scout fights in these moments. It's on the... Oh, yeah, you got Clockwork pushing in a little bit.
Tyrone's moving out onto the ramp here, trying to get a flank down. It's not going to happen. Experiment just backs on out. Banny getting a nice pick on Dante as Sizer takes that O-Plate. 2 scouts down for the Experiment means that Quantic Gaming has this opportunity to push almost uncontested on these flanks.
I'm getting a little STV lag right now. Apologize for that.
Here's the Crits Creek from the Experiment, but it's met with an Uber, which is not a very favorable position. Tyrone's coming in from the flank here. He wisely decides he's just going to hold on, not get too aggressive here. Basic going down to 50 health.
Okay, some Crits Creek. Questionable. I know I saw CB whip it out and take down Basic in another, but I'm not a huge fan of crits. I mean, I like it at mids, like maybe a unique offensive move, but having crits at moments like this, it's painstaking, man. You can't do much with it.
Your engagement has to be absolutely perfect, and it relies a lot on luck.
Here they come. They're going the second level. Mackie's jumping, and he kills Basic.
Nice. That's pretty big here for Quantic, as CB is trying to round out his Uber here. They're not going to be met with this Crits Creek. Banny taking an O-Plate as Tyrone takes out Dante.
Yeah,
no
bad
flank,
scout
3
work.
down.
Ooh.
Dummy down as well. Only Seagull up. Quantic Gaming gonna be able to try to take second here, and this might spell the end of the round for the Experiment.
Oh, Seagull kills himself.
I'm really disappointed in Oplay and Dante. It's been 2 to 3 times in a row where they just go down simultaneously. And I know they're at a disadvantage, but it's no excuse to die like that.
Here comes
Pop
the
in from
Uber
Quantic,
in.
Yeah, go.
As the scouts try to do some damage here, Banny trying to look around for the scout. Doesn't manage to find him, but Sizer does. Gets taken out, however, by O-Plate. Seagull, 2 down, 3 down for Quantic, 4 down as CB goes down. The respawns from the Experiment saving the day. It's up to Mackie to try
Oh,
to keep
down
out.
goes Basic, though.
Down.
In comes
Still
Clockwork.
killing him.
Oh, Clockwork could do it here. Taking out
Nope.
Dummy. Nope, Seagull. That's okay, though. The new spawns are coming up here for Quantic. The Experiment's not able to push out. CB's going to have a very tiny, non-pushable Uber advantage, but I'm liking the position Quantic is still finding themselves in. Kind of unfortunate with those spawn times. I don't feel that they got that DM down, but they have another opportunity, and maybe even more opportunities after that if they play this right.
Looks like the Quantic scouts are low right now, seeing the sticky trap being set down there. Obviously, they know not to push that way. We'll see what they end up doing here.
Oh, Sizer almost gets taken out by Banny. Gets out with 5 health. Banny... I'm sorry. Dummy. It's been a long day. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay, man. If you're feeling weird, just stop talking. Pop coming in here from Quantic. Basic with the counter. And he kills. Mackie goes down for Quantic. The second kill is always the big one. Who's it going to be? Sizer goes down.
Got O-Plate up on the heavy now, too.
The CB did get a swipe, but Quantic went 3 down. We might see EX push here. See, this is a moment. O-Plate. O-Plate just spawned. He's going underneath. O-Plate, can you please go huge for me? Just go. Don't even worry about it. Just go. There you go.
Here he goes.
Hit
It's a
them
little
for 100
spam
damage
down.
and capture. O-Plate.
Oh, big jump in by the
O-Plate's
Red
playing
Soldier.
with the baby.
Oh, down goes Basic.
Pretty big medic pick there as CB is at 65% Uber. Let's see if they can transition this. They have to back out. 2 down. The huge aggression here from the Experiment is almost
Wow.
too much for them.
Talk about a hold. CB's
Yeah.
on Banny, 75% at mid. O-Plate just goes down. 3 down for Quantic. 2 down for Quantic,
It's
excuse
going to
me.
be all up to Banny to save CB here as they're backing out, wisely trying to meet up with their soldiers, see if they can do something here. with this full Uber, I'm liking their position here as they're going to try to go re-aggress.
Clockwork is pushing up. He's finding out where the team is. Oh, no. A little casual play.
There you go. They're pushing over on the right side right now. Left side,
Mackie
sorry.
is still sniping.
Yeah, the Experiment's not even going to try to hold on to second. Clockwork just getting on the point, trying to get that cap down, looking around, see if there's any sort of bomb coming in for his medic. Does not look like it. Soldier coming in from the lower, trying to get onto the point. Does not manage to kill anybody. Wonderwall going down. That's one player down. CB pops the Uber onto last here. Oh, Bandy going huge. Taking out Dante. 2 down for the Experiment. 3 down. I think that's it here. Basic taken out with 80% Uber. And it's now just the cleanup here as Mackie rolls in with Sniper.
Oh no! Gets the equalizer pick. There we go.
Hardly matters,
Wow,
though.
that was close.
Whipping out that skill stick and taking names, but the aggression there from Quantic Gaming as they were up, that Uber and that player was very good. Great sense of timing there.
I would put on Clockwork for this mid since he seems to be top fragging and top scoring this half and getting 4Ks like they're 1Ks.
Let's see what he can do here. Jumping up above, crossing over. He's a scout under. A couple pot shots, nothing too big there. Tyrone takes Wonderwall down though.
And he getting a beautiful pipe on Dante. 2 down for the Experiment, only 1 down for Quantic Gaming here. Lots of lit players for the Experiment. Jimmy goes down. That's going to be huge here if Bandy can get a lot of damage out.
Oh, there we
This
go.
Corner, but Quantic fights their way out of it.
Wow. That's
Beautiful
That's what we
fight
call game. I mean,
Wow.
EXs have to do something pretty incredible right here, but not much more could be going in their favor. I'd keep the cam on Clockwork because he's dominating. Even if it's not on him, whatever, but I'm watching him. That's all I know.
Yeah, he had a real nice cleanup kill. We're going to switch off, though, because it looks like they're actually going to be pushing in just a moment here. Big jump in from the blue soldier, but nothing happens. Does take Clockwork down.
Wonderwall trying the same thing, despite the fact that there's only 2 times on the cap. Probably means CB's in a forward position, not going to be able to find him. Questionable play from him. You know what? He did take out Clockwork, so...
No, but Clockwork's going to come back and he's going to be mad.
He might not have time here. As they're in with Uber.
Oblate coming back, trying to get some damage down here on the enemy scout. Takes out Sizer. 2 down currently for Quantic Gaming and looking okay for the Experiment, but they get taken out 1 by 1. Mackie with 23 health, going to see what
look
he
at
can
Clockwork
do.
shooting everything.
Seagull trying
Yeah,
to get more
soldier
skill
comes
stick down.
in. This-
5 health.
Oh! Seagull equalizes Mackie. Here we go, though. Clockwork on the point. Can't take it. Oplate pistols him down.
I want to see a taunt from Oplade.
Lingle. Lingle.
Not happening, but-
Lingle.
Oh, as long as it's not like last night where the scout taunts on last as the medic Uber saws him down. That was interesting. I don't know if you caught that one or not last night, Pyyyour, but very interesting. Questionable play, I believe, from one of the mix-up scouts, running to last for a back cap, got on the point and taunted, didn't realize the medic was chasing him the whole time, and gave up an Uber
More
saw to the
importantly,
medic.
though, right now, Mackie's on the point of spy.
Nothing really happens from it, though. Maggie gets taken out. But now the entire Experiment team is looking at the point, maybe giving... Oh, no.
Wonderwall's
Clockwork got
pushing in
taken
right
out.
now, actually. He's underneath. He's on the scout.
Takes out Sizer. See if he can
That's 3
find
down.
the medic. 3 down for Quantic Gaming is going to spell danger here. Dante catches a lot of spam. 7 health. Got to watch out. Those rollers going to back on out.
Oh, big rocket from Wonderwall.
Yeah. Did a lot of damage right there, but apparently not enough. Danny's alive with 50 health. Both teams with Uber. Mackie down. Wonderwall down. See, it's really hard to push out of your last right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's really important to get a lot of damage when the team tries to enter. And there you go right now. Tyrone's getting messed up. You want the enemy to Uber really early when they come in. If they get in clean at all, you're in trouble. And Tyrone's trying to make that happen right now.
Oh, huge jump from the red soldier there. Does a lot of damage on the medic.
Push,
Unfortunately,
push,
yeah.
push.
Mackie couldn't
Oh, they
take him
lost
down.
Wonderwall.
I don't know.
Seagull's
It looks like they
pushing.
want to get a little aggressive.
Oh,
Basic
that
pops
early
the
pop.
Uber. Oh, but they're getting denied so hard here by Banny. And here comes the Uber right onto them. It's going to be not a very fair fight. 3 down currently for the Experiment. Only 1 down as Mackie newly spawns. CB going to lead his team on to victory here. Going to try to go into the point. Doesn't manage to get the...
Banny went down.
Oh,
Huge.
down
Dante.
goes CB too.
Dante.
Dante on a 2K right now.
Go,
looking pretty
Dante.
good
Dante,
here.
don't shoot him. Just go. Go, go. Gotta cap the points, boys. Gotta cap the points. Oh, is that? I hear a sentry.
Yep. Wow, little level 1. It gets taken care of, and so
they're
does
not capping
Mackie.
it. Watch for Quantic to fly in here.
I don't know if that'd be the smartest move, though.
Well, Soldier
Getting
bombs
denied
in.
pretty hard.
Came right out though.
Yeah, they're just going to back on out.
Clockwork got behind them. YZ50 style. Oh, there you go. Clockwork is behind them. I think they know that.
Oh yeah, they saw him run back there.
But this is what YZ50 used to do, guys. You just stand behind there. You screw with the other team.
Yeah.
He's about to kill O-Plate here.
Oh, beautiful little combination there.
Sam, what just happened there? I think you got shit on.
I think he's just outclassed by like Clockwork, maybe just a little bit, but Clockwork's still behind them as CB gets his Uber. See if they're going to try to coordinate a little pinching maneuver.
Looks like Clockwork wants to kill O-Plate again.
Yeah, he's camping just a little bit there. The door's open. Here we go.
Oh, Sam's so scared. 2 scouts on
Yeah,
Clockwork.
look at this
He's gonna
now.
go down finally.
2 players pulled off to fight with them. So essentially, I mean, they're fighting with only 4 out there.
O-Plate survived with 1 health right there. That would have been embarrassing. Mackie full charging from mid into mid. Yeah, missed his wonder wall. Big match right here, boys. Big round. 4-2. Quantic's up. How much time? Can't tell.
Should
I
be
don't
about
know if there's a way to tell.
10-15 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, I think about 12, I'd say. Mackie tried to get that clutch headshot on the medic, does not manage to find it. Basic popping onto the point here. As the aggression pours in from the experiment, CB has to pop. Mackie going down nice and early. Bandy going down as well. It's not looking good for Quantic Gaming as their players drop 1 by 1.
Yeah, you got Clockwork and Tyrone up, so you might want to watch Clockwork, see if he goes for a pick. That's actually what he does in these situations. He needs to get the, the momentum going back in their way, or in their favor.
Oh, he tries to, but he gets
yeah.
denied. Has to back up. Some great play here by the experiment. Huge Uber advantage. This could be their opportunity to try to swing the momentum into their favor going into the next round. They have to take it, though.
This Uber is gold. When I say that, it means it's just such an important Uber right here. It's worth so much.
I'm going to be watching Dummy, see what he can do with this Uber.
EX is going down.
Great
EX
pushing
is
angle.
pushing. CB's at 55. CB will not get it. Come on, EX, push in. Jesus.
Coming in
There
from
we
the
go.
garage.
It
Maybe
pops
there's
in.
the pop through the garage door. Get some stickies down on Mackie. Not finding the enemy combo. CB getting to 80%, but I don't think he's going to be able to get it in time as the EX players crash onto the point. CB going down. Dummy quite lit. Gets taken out. Dante and Basic. Oh, it looks like the experiment has choked here. It is up to Quantic to push, guys. Don't worry about the fact that you're lit. There's health pack on point.
Yeah, Clockwork already getting out there right now.
Siegel wants to take it, though. You're not going to do shit, Siegel. He's upset. Please don't RJ Siegel. Please don't.
He's just going to spam in. Try to get a little bit of damage on here on these scouts. Quantic Gaming takes up that cap here. If the experiment can get some picks down, it's going to look quite good for them.
No, Clockwork's behind
Clockwork
them.
taking out Dummy. Here comes the aggression from Quantic Gaming as they're pouring through the lower areas. CB getting knocked around, jostled around a little bit, but is A-okay because Dummy and Siegel are both down.
And down goes Basic.
Oh, there goes
too.
Basic.
Wow.
Oh, man, the experiment really lost their nerve, I think, there. Did not play that well at all.
O-Plate makes a beautiful little play in on Mackie, though, and takes him down. Oh, he's 1v1ing a scout, taking a lot of damage here. Trying to get good position, and ends up taking down Clockwork. What a beautiful play. Wow.
I'm a
That's
fan.
that's the O-Plate I remember. Now he's got another scout on him. He's already down to 28 health here. He needs to get some good shots. Oh, he takes down Sizer! Later, dog. Wow, but in
taking
comes
out-
Banny.
Oakley taking out 2 of the better scouts currently playing the game, but ultimately I think all he did was delay the aggression here.
Yeah, Dante gets Banny to finish himself off there. He's got 14. He needs to get that pack. Oh, dies right on top of it.
Ay, ay, ay.
How does this game work?
CB with the Uber, basic at 75%. 5 up for Quantic here. Dante down for EX. Wonderwall looks like he's going down too.
Oh, Wonderwall gets out. Great play from him, whipping out that equalizer.
When in doubt, whip it out, my friend.
Clockwork down, push. That's basically like having a medic drop Uber when Clockwork dies. So they should definitely push.
Here we go.
Yep, Seagull's going out the window.
Yep, down the window they go. Oplade getting on the hut, trying to get some damage down. Finds in the combo. CB quite late with his Uber pop here. Mackie flying in, trying to do some damage. Gets flashed. Trying to find the scout. Nice crisp rocket on Oplade.
Oh.
3 down currently for the experiment.
Wow. Tyrone
CB
equalizes down basic. There we go. So they've got their second point back here.
Quantic Gaming played that, I think, extremely well, holding on, milking that Uber, and then bursting forth with aggression, surrounding the experiment. And now they're capping mid. 50% Uber advantage or so. It's going to look pretty good for them going in here to the next fight.
I like EX starting a fight right here, though.
I don't know if they want to start a fight here, is the problem.
Well, right now Quantic's going to get their Uber, and then they're just going to start pushing. I don't think they want an Uber right away. We'll see, though. Mackie escaping unharmed.
Oh, wow.
Those 2 soldiers down.
Oh, and
Medic
CB.
down.
Wow.
Huge play from Dante and Oplade coming in from the flank, taking out tons of people.
Only Banny and Clockwork right now, and they are not in a good spot. Oh, there goes the sword kill from O-Played. Later,
Lingle,
dog.
Lingle. Oh, this is the return of Lingle. God, I love you. Basic 70%, walking in up top. I think they're getting ahead of themselves, pushing in, but what do I know? Yep.
Taking out lots of players, but...
Basic, get that Uber and you're good, bro.
Yeah, only 3 up right now for the experiment. 1 down right now for Quantic. Mackie right now going up to drop down. Let's see what he can do up here.
EX is ready to go, though. Call me crazy. I say, oh, here comes the Uber. It's going to be right in EMG's face or Quantic's face.
Oh, basic. Coming in here, trying to peek into the last point. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to use this Uber to great effect, however. Wonderwall goes down, and so does Basic. Lots of players up currently for Quantic Gaming. Sizer trying to get in. Oplade takes him down. Oplade just dominating Sizer.
Oplade.
Oh, is he going to get it?
Oh, my God. Don't let my brain explode, Sam. Oh, my God. Lingo.
Oh, he got it. Wow.
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 Well, now they have the momentum currently in their favor, like you said.
Man, O-Played had a round there, eh?
Towards the end of that round,
Came out of his shell a little bit.
After getting shat on by Clockwork, he was just like, this will not stand.
I think that sword kill's the catalyst for the O-Played comeback.
Oh, Dummy getting very lit very early, gets taken out by Sizer and Banny.
O-Plade's going down, too.
Ooh.
Oh,
3
wow.
down.
3 down currently for the experiment. Quantic Gaming not wanting to lose any momentum. Mackie coming in.
Wow.
Beautiful play from him.
Jeez. And that might be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oof.
Yeah,
the prick in the balloon, you know?
Mackie's just going to last. Mackie does not give.
They don't even have a second yet. Yeah, he's going to go down. Follows up with the jump and the Uber, though, so we're going to have a good fight here at last. They might have a good chance, yep.
But if they start losing players, it's going to be very bad for them. It's going to be whoever gets these next couple kills.
Oh.
Dante getting Tyrone and CB, probably saving it for his team here, as only Sizer and Clockwork are up.
Yeah, and they've got another scout there to deal with. Heel's still going on the point, though. Oh, Sizer takes Basic down. Just the scout and the soldier right now. Wonderwall wins that battle.
Mackie is spy.
Oh, yeah, we are watching this.
Oh!
He does not get...
Wonderwall's
they know him.
Oh, he got caught in the door. He crouches under the stairs. Oh, goes
Taken
for the
out
headshot.
eventually.
You know, it's funny. If he had just kept walking forward there, he probably could have walked straight back to last.
One more pick here for Quantic, and they... Yeah.
Oh,
good
wow.
game.
3 down.
Sticky. Oh, but down goes Sizer. Might be too much, too little, too late,
Dummy
though.
And Dante's lit. I don't think this is going to end well for the experiment here. Let's see what
Dante's
Tyrone can
taking Banny
do.
down. Oplay took Banny down.
Scout soldier on the point again. Dante
wow,
takes
Dante
down
2
Tyrone.
health.
Just Mackie up right now. Mackie on engineer.
Did anyone notice how Oplay and Dante just are like carrying EX right now for some reason?
Yeah. It is the scouts just doing so much work.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't really have thought it either. I would have thought they would have been outclassed by Clockwork and Sizer, but they're playing very, very well.
Supposedly, Dante had 2 health and Tyrone was 240, so
Yeah.
you'll figure that.
Well, Dante in a lot of trouble here. He's caught out. He's got a scout on him. Down to 21 health. Wow. Dummy comes
takes
in and
out
helps him.
Sizer.
At 6 right now. He needs to get heals on him ASAP.
Oh my god, Mackie.
Such a troll. But however, he is delaying the push long enough from the experiment that maybe Quantic can do something. No, with those 3 players down, they're just going to back right on out.
Oh man, just CB and Banny. Sizer just spawned also. CB's on mid, Banny. What is CB doing?
Oh, wow. Sizer takes down Wonderwall. Big jump in.
Oh, he got saved though.
Oh, but
Oh,
down goes
CB
CB
gets
to
taken out.
Dummy.
Great play from Dummy there. Let's see
You know,
if he can...
O-played? No. Mackie is hiding in the forward respawn. That's a little FYI for you guys.
See if he can do anything with it here.
Waiting
Well,
for
there's
that
no
call.
medic, so he's gonna kill the scouts probably. Watch. He's not.
Is he
what's-
even
He's
gonna
not
come
moving.
out?
I don't know. Is he lagging out maybe?
No, he's not lagged out. I think he's waiting. Something.
Oh, there he
Yeah,
goes.
There he goes.
Waiting for the medic to get there. I would have gone after those 2 scouts, but what do I know?
Oh, he gets one good rocket. Can't follow up with a second, though, and goes down to Dummy.
Nah, if he jumped on the scouts, he might have gotten both scouts, but nah. EX, okay, for those that don't know, anyone catching in with us, it is 4-3 right now in favor of Quantic, and we have EX pushing on Quantic's last. 55% for basic and 85% for CB. This is a big moment. Don't look away.
See if the experiment can cinch his... Oh, Oplay goes down nice and early, forces the pop onto CB. Basic doesn't even have Uber yet, but this is looking pretty good for them if they can just back out.
Why are they staying in?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Basic does not.
Oh,
Kyle
wow.
Gets in there. Doesn't manage to pick up the kill on Dummy, so it's just Mackie. They could do it here.
Dummy's trying, but no.
I don't think Dummy can be here. Oh, no, he takes down CB!
I don't know what CB was doing there, trying to go right onto the demo man. I don't...
If you ever watched me play Medic, I barely ever go for those saws, and that's why.
Yeah,
Just keep
that-
healing.
Oh, big, huge air shot from Mackie there, taking Seagull down as he was jumping in.
Oh, I think they're timing. I think time's out.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
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 That was
That's
a
it, boys.
close back and forth game.
We were
That
all
is a
wrong.
4-3.
Wow.
So, Pyyyour, tell us what we just saw there, because that's a lot to digest. Can you try to boil it down to its most essence?
Well, at the end, EX was trying to push just because they didn't have enough time, and we didn't really realize what they were doing. I thought they were just trying to force Quantic's Uber, but it's one of those situations where everyone's like, we don't have a lot of time, we got to push, and so Basic's like just trying to stay in there and went down to Tyrone. I mean, if you wait a couple more seconds, I think they actually had an Uber and could have pushed, but hindsight's always easy to call.
Yeah, as I say, hindsight is 2020. How about you wrap up that entire match in kind of like a nutshell?
Do we have
I know
enough time?
And
Man.
that's quite a feat, but would you still say that Oakplate is your player of the match? I don't know.
The beginning, most of the rounds were won by Clockwork, in my opinion, and a lot of the comeback was because of the scouts on EX. So I guess I'd kind of give it out to the scouts, even though I was a little harsh on Dante and Oplate for dying all the time.
Clockwork was the top fragger with 47 kills, though, so pretty good work there. But I'll tell you what, Tyrone putting out almost 16,000 damage in that match. That's impressive there. Man. Yeah,
She got the stats.
Yeah, just looking at them now, looking at those 2 Uber drops by Basic, only 1 by CB. But 19 Uber charges for both medics, so really well played by both medics. But I think the big number there is Tyrone and Baney both outputting over 15,000 damage in that match. That's impressive. 30,000 combined damage from your soldier and your demo. It's gonna win you a match.
Very nice. Very nice. Sizer's doing a good amount of damage also. I'm pretty impressed. He got a bunch of kills.
Yeah, it's
More
interesting.
assist than Clockwork.
I mean, the frags are pretty close. They're within 7 kills of each other. Quantic having 189, Experiment killing 182. But the damage statistics, almost 4,000 more damage for Quantic. And, you know, we saw just a lot of good teamwork especially from their scouts. And, I mean, Tyrone and Banny just, you know, been going huge the whole time. Mackie, though, only 8,300 damage. Bottom of the charts. That's unfortunate. Cry some more.
I think I'm going to have to call this the match of the scouts, really, because I saw that whenever Oplate and Dante were in a good position playing together and didn't lose their flank to a random soldier or some other stupidness where they all got picked at the same time, their team did extremely well. But those couple of times where Banny would get in and pick one of them and Tyrone would pick the other one, it just did not end well for their team. So I really have to say that Oplate and Dante won the rounds for their team and lost the rounds for their team where they won and lost respectively.
My stat of the night, I don't ever do this, but I've been looking at medic assists a lot more lately as a real turning point in these matches. Basic with 16 assists, Big CB 26 assists as a medic. That's huge. And one kill.
A stat I personally would like to see, and I'd like to hear Pyyyur's thoughts on this as a former invite medic. I would love to see stats implemented where you can see amount of healing done by medics. I think that is such an important stat that we don't have right now. What do you think about that, Pyyyour?
You know, that was one of the first stats that you could ever really see besides kill and death. And it's actually kind of a weird statistic because I explained it to my team a long time ago that in the games that we win, 5-2, 5-3, it's actually better that I have less heals given out versus the other team that has more heals given out, because what that means is that I'm able to keep my team fully buffed and more towards 270 and 300 more often versus me having constantly heal people from the red. Because if you're constantly healing people from the red, you know you're going to heal more. So I understand that it'd be fun to have a statistic that ranked medics a certain way, but you know the amount of heals is kind of inconclusive in meaning anything, because it can just mean so many different things. So I'm down to have statistics in it, but I'm not trying to shoot you down or anything. But I don't see a reason to have total heals done.
Okay, you know what? I hadn't really thought about it from that position. I just was kind of thinking that'd be an interesting stat to see.
Oh, definitely. No, I'm all about the statistics, man. I wish there was more, coverage on ESCA in terms of statistics and who's leading and player rankings and stuff like that. That's how you build a game, the Madden stats.
Maybe I'll approach the community fortress about implementing a system like that.
Well, guys, what do you say we wind it down here? A little bit of wrap up from our two phenomenal commentators tonight, Pyyyour and Shadow. You guys did a fantastic job. Pyyyour, you want to take it first? You want to let Shadow go ahead and put his final thoughts in this biatch?
Go for it, Shadow.
Well, I'd like to close this out, but I'll give final thoughts on the match and things like that. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think I'll just close it out, and you can start, Pyyyour.
I'm just gonna start talking. I don't know what's happening right now.
Go for it, man.
I liked how Siegel was playing in terms of his pushing, and I liked how Oplade found his groove a little bit, but just like Duder, I think, said that the round... Was it you, Duder, or Shadow, that said they won their rounds, but they also lost their rounds?
That was the doctor of TF2ology over here.
Oh, okay, well, I totally agree with that. And, yeah, I just started looking at the stream. I totally agree with Fantasy TF2, and we actually did... the draft cup, which is more for open and IM players, but I think we should do a draft cup for invite players and IM players and have statistics and rankings and 4 or 5 variables or statistic categories. I think that'd be really cool.
I'll have to talk to Exxon about that. Maybe we can try to push that forward and put together some spreadsheets. I have lots of spreadsheets about everything possibly related to TF2. I've got something that everybody can use, I'm sure.
Well, we got 3 weeks between the end of season and LAN, so that'd be a perfect time to do some fantasy too.
Well, yeah, I will say the only person that got the winner prediction right tonight was me. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but
Toot, toot, toot.
Gentlemen, we talked about our initial men of the match. Let's go over that one last time here, and then we'll let Shadow wrap things up. Pyyyour, who was your man of the match?
Clockwork, just for being destructive in some of those post-Uber fights. And he didn't really cost his team rounds versus some of the other scouts that did.
Absolutely. He was looking pretty good the whole time doing it, too. I'm going to have to give mine to your buddy, your friend O-Played. Top pointer on the experiment, although they didn't win. I think this is a huge step forward for O-Played, and he's, like you said, coming out of his shell a little bit, and I can't wait to see him working together with Dante in future matches. So, although I thought Dante would be the big one tonight, O-Played with his 41 kills, top fragged on the experiment, so my man of the match goes to O-Played. Shadow, let's hear what your man of the match is, get us some wrap-up, and take us out for the night.
I'm going to have to say that my man of the match is going to have to be Tyrone. His leadership, I think, really helped pull Quantic Legacy into that victory. They were just always in the correct position, applied pressure where they knew it would work out, and turned some very dire situations into a push onto the enemy team's last. So I'm going to have to give it to Tyrone only because he's the caller of Quantic Legacy.
Well, there it is. All right, well, thanks for joining us, everybody, tonight. I'm going to throw it over to Shadow. Pyyyour, as always, it has been an honor and a pleasure. We always love having you. We know our viewers love you, too, so.
We're not done yet.
I know. I was going to give it back to you, buddy.
No.
You're getting quick on the trigger.
We're not done with Pyyyour yet. Pyyyour, do you have any shout-outs for us?
Oh, shout-outs. Shout out to Laser Beams for being first place in IM still. And shout out to Tic Tac being absolutely in the middle of nowhere right now, and Zen City is playing with a weird lineup, so maybe not everyone appreciates that shout out, but shout out to Zen City for being really horrible without Tic Tac right now.
Alright, I think I'm going to close this out now.
That sounds like a...
sorry,
Wait.
and one more. I tried to do this last time. Shout out to Infused Greg for being that bridge between NA and European TF2. It's always important to have those people who try to make a connection between Europe and America.
I don't think I know who that is. Can you elaborate very briefly on what he does?
Greg Bushnell.
Greg is a terrible scout for Infused Gaming.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. I guess we can leave it at that then. Shout out to all the guys over in Europe, Vanilla TV, Critscast, doing it up big. Love those guys.
Alright. This has been Dr. Shdwpuppet, joined by Duder and Pyyyour for EX Television, casting The Experiment versus Quantic Legacy on CP Snakewater. We saw a fantastic match tonight, and I'm sure we're going to see even more awesome action next week on CP Stand-In. This has been EX Television, signing off.